Listen, you see, this year 2025, focus on your journey. It doesn't matter what you're doing. I want you to know that a little drop of water makes the mighty ocean. You see, if you have a little job that you are doing, and that little job is putting food on your table, and that little job allows you to pay your bills, that little job allows you to take care of your family, and that little job or that business or that thing, that services that you are rendering, it's helping you to escape poverty. Don't allow anyone's voice to make you lose sight of where you are going. I want to tell you something. If you are a persistent and a consistent hard worker, and you think clearly and you have the ability to save, I want you to know there is nothing that will stop you from growing. If you can be able to add 1 plus 1 and it gives you 2, continue saving. And as time goes on, think carefully how to invest your money. And you will definitely grow. But don't allow anyone to make you leave your own journey and focus on the journey that is not meant for you. Don't allow people's words to make you forget and appreciate the little dividends that you get from the works of your hands. Never be in a hurry. You see, whether you like it or not, as far you can be able to take care of yourself and pay your bills and help your family and care for the ones that you love and love yourself in the process by you taking care of yourself through the works of your hands, I want to assure you that God will crown your effort someday. And God is even helping you every day to get something. But be very close to Him so that He gives you wisdom. Because whether you like it or not, if you have the ability to hustle for money and make money, and you don't have the ability to save money, and you don't have the ability to invest money, you are going to be poor. And that is why you need to be very close to the divine so that He can be able to bestow you with the right thought, and you will take the right steps, and you will execute your plans, and you will create your dream life. And He's going to make you to see that life that you have always envisioned. I want you to be very intentional this year that you are not going to take advice from foolish people. I want you to be intentional this year that anything that takes money out of you, you are going to let it go. Anything that makes you squander money, you are going to let it go. I want you to be intentional this year that those guys calling you and say, let's hang out in the beer parlor, let's party, let's do all sort of things. And these things are not helping you, that you are still in the same state that you are going to let them go. Because whether you want to get to the other side of life, it is traceable to the decision you are making now. It is traceable to how much things you are willing and ready to let go. Because for you to get to the other side, you have to sacrifice something to get there. And whether you like it or not, this life is a choice. Choices is what forms the kind of life that you would have. And if you are hanging around people who are wasters, you'll be wasting away. And if you don't have the ability to pull out from that cycle, you'll be wasting away. And then another thing, if you are a people pleaser, you are sick. I just want to tell you that if you are still pleasing people in this beginning of this year, this January, that you want to be pleasing people And these people don't think about how they will please you. Like look at your cycle and do a thorough check, a thorough scrutiny, and figure out who is that person who has contributed, or who are those people who are contributing positive things in your life. Those are the people you have to keep. Those are the people you have to keep. And then also look at the people who you know that they are very positive, that they want to go somewhere. Those are the people you want to help. Those are the people you need to help. But you see, the person that have this kind of head, that does not listen, that does not want to work with you, that does not put effort, but they are always there to siphon the little that you have. Those are the people you have to let go this year. And let me tell you something, if you can make the right choice this year, you are going to grow. And the reason why you are not growing is the choices that you are making. It's the kind of environment you are exposed to, the kind of people you sit with. All right. And this is the major problem. And then let me tell you something that you need to go home with. You see, when you decide this year that you are going to do amazing things, be ready to be able to take that actions to protect those decisions that you have thought of, or those decisions that you have voiced out. And I want to tell you something. Everything you are created to be, if you don't pay attention to your choices, those things cannot happen. It will be diverted. It's not that you are not going to be that thing, but until you realize it, if it takes you forever to realize it, you might not be that thing. But if it takes you a few years for you to look at all the silly mistakes and all of the shenanigans that you're putting yourself into, then the moment you make a turnaround, the moment you can be able to change everything. And this year too, don't allow anyone to use religion and the Bible to manipulate you. Don't allow it. You know, whether you like it or not, your choice this year will determine how far you are going to go. If you keep carrying old habits into this 2025 and nothing changes in your life, know that you are the cause of it. There is nothing attacking you. You are not the only person that has spiritual problem in this world. Okay? Just pay attention to some of the things you are doing that is not helping you. When you start letting go of that thing, you will see your life changing. And replace those negative attitude with good habit. The moment you are doing those replacement with positive attitude, it hurts, but it will lead you to a place whereby you look back and say, oh, if I did not make this decision, I would have not been here. So I like this decision because it gave me this positive thing. And let me tell you something. Be intentional not to be lying to yourself. You know your flaws. You know those things that takes money out of you. You know those things that bring problems to you. Stop accustoming blame and start being accountable, because accountability frees you. Accountability is what frees you. Blame is what imprisons you. So be very, very conscious this 2025. If you want to live a very beautiful life and have amazing results this year and going forward, pay attention to your weaknesses and pay attention to the things you need to change, because you know your problem. You know what you know what your problem is. Start solving them by letting go of those habits and attitude that is not helping you get to the place you are created to be. God is fair, and God has blessed everyone with the same opportunity that the earth has to offer. Utilize yours and stop blaming. God bless you.